What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon X and Y Battle Spot Live 6v6 edition. This is episode number 23, and coming into today, we are sitting at a record of 17-6. We are coming off a very brutal loss in the last episode. That was just really unfortunate how many times we were missing moves. It was kind of crazy. Still very close match though, so I'm still pretty happy with how this team performed, and we're going to see how it does today. Hopefully we can get a victory. That would be nice. Before we get started today, if you guys can, and if you haven't done so already, if you would like to show some support to the channel and the series and all that good stuff, all you guys got to do is click that thumbs up button right below this video. It only takes a couple seconds and it really does help out a lot. And of course, I do want to throw out there that I do appreciate you guys a lot for doing that. You support me so much. The support lately has been incredible, and a lot of you guys that, you know, especially those of you that stop by every day to watch these videos. I know not everybody that watches the videos every day is present in the comment section. You're not always leaving comments, but I know you're there, and I just wanted to say thank you. It's really cool to have you guys around. I'm glad you're enjoying things. I'm having a great time myself. Now, we can take a look at the team. I'm going to hit challenge while I explain things, though, because I would like to get into the battle and not have me talk for so long at the beginning. So we've got our physically defensive Steelix with Stealth Rock and Dragon Tail. Really cool set. I really like using Steelix. That's just what it is. Especially defensive Cragganol, Quiver Dancing, Venomoth. I'm just blanking on names right now. We've got Ken, the gorgeous Rotom-Wash, which is a Charge Beam Rest-Talking set. I think it's not the best way, but the most entertaining way to use Rotom-Wash. Then we got physical Greninja and special attacking Pyroar. So it's a good thing that I talked about that as I hit the challenge button, because we have not been able to find a single opponent. What is going on here? I don't understand. Maybe it's because I have it set on music number 9. Okay, maybe not. We have Andres here from the United States, fellow American. So hello. Hello to you. With an evolution team, Espeon, Flareon, Leafeon, Glaceon, Sylveon, and Umbreon. This is actually the second time I've seen this today, because the test battle that I did with this team actually was an evolution team. And that is pretty cool, I guess. Pretty darn cool. I do see 3 weaknesses to Venomoth's bug typing, though. And the only resist is Flareon, but we have Tinted Lens, so like I said, that doesn't really matter so much. Also, that means no, whatchamacallit. Why do I keep saying whatchamacallit? I need to actually, like, think of names of things. No Rapid Spinner / Defogger. So, we're going to lead off with the Steelix. Well, wait, no, Espeon. We can't just throw up rocks with that Espeon there. I mean, we can lead off with the Steelix and see what they do, because Gyro Ball, I still think, just kills. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna lead off with the Greninja, and we can always pivot into the Steelix via U-turn. That's probably safer, because I'm not seeing Jolteon or Vaporeon, and those are big Pokemon to have on evolution teams that fare actually fairly well in this type of format, because the Volt Absorb and Water Absorb work really well together, and they synergize fairly well, especially against this team. So having them not be present means that Greninja and Rotom-Wash can switch around fairly freely. Freely? I was about to say free-ish. That is definitely not a word. I'm just making things up left and right today. I don't know why. That's just the thing that I do. I'm sure you guys are used to it by now. So out comes the Espeon to lead things off against Greninja. We do outspeed, and we can either get a super effective U-turn or a Night Slash off. Actually, they're the same power. Will it kill, though? That is the question. Do I have a switch in otherwise? If this thing is packing the Psy Shock, I think Cragganol just not necessarily gets one-shotted, but it's going to take a lot of damage. We can go for a Night Slash. Can't we? You may predict that, actually, and go out into the Sylveon. That would be the best play. So we're actually going to U-turn out. I want to get some momentum going. No, he's going to stay in. Alright, that might be, hopefully, a dead Espeon. That would be, like, the best case scenario. Go down, Espeon. Yes! Greninja! Ying, the physical Greninja, just one-shotting an Espeon. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, unfortunately, we're going to lose momentum here, because my opponent gets to see what I do first before choosing who they want to send out. I think, regardless, I want to send out Steelix to get rocks up, because the magic bounce is gone. So that's what I'm thinking here. Although, what would my opponent have for Steelix? Flareon. Everything else doesn't really match up too well against it. Decisions. Yeah, let's go out into the Steelix. If you want to send out Flareon, be my guest. Be my guest. I still want to get rocks up. That's just what it is. That nice little chip damage, if he wants to switch around, you know, we want to punish those switches. We don't want you to just get momentum for free. And if that means that it costs me my Steelix entirely or just costs the sturdy, that's a fair switch in my opinion, because I haven't taken damage on anything else yet. Actually, the Leafeon is going to come out here. I'm not really afraid of that because it's usually a physical attacker. You can't Toxic me, so I'm not sure what you're going to do. But I'm going to Stealth Rock you, set up Swords Dance, I'm going to Dragon Tail. No, you're just going to Leaf Blade. That's not going to do that much, I don't think. No, that does pitiful damage. Absolutely pitiful damage. Now, Leafeon actually has a pretty good defensive stat, so I'm not confident in just going for Gyro Balls here. So I think I want to Dragon Tail first, and then pretty much anything else that comes in we can Gyro Ball. Well, that's not true. That's not true. Umbreon's not going to take anything from a Gyro Ball, so we'll Dragon Tail that if that comes out also. But the combination of Gyro Ball or EQ, that should work on most of the Pokemon. So let's go for the Dragon Tail here. Dig! I should have went for EQ! I should have went for EQ on this Leafeon! What? What actually just happened right now? I'm legitimately unsure about what's going on. Unfortunately, Cryogonal, I mean, we can switch it in here, but that's not going to do us much good because it outspeeds, and Leaf Blade, I think, just one-shots. I mean, I'm not going to stay in to take damage for no reason, though. So we're going to go into Cryogonal just to take that. And when he goes for Leaf Blade, I guess we'll switch in, I don't know what. I don't really know what. I'm kind of confused at this whole situation here. Or, can we take a Leaf Blade? Can we try? I mean, we have Recover. Is it worth the shot? I think it is. You know what? We're going to go for it. We're going to be a little ballsy here. We're going to try to survive. I mean, we're max HP. Let's try. Let's try it. Go for the Ice Beam. See what you want to do. Or you want to switch in Glaceon. Or, I mean, you have a lot of switch-ins, actually. You could switch in Umbreon would take a hit fairly well. Sylveon most likely would take the hit fairly well, even if it's physically defensive. Leafeon is really the only thing. Even Flareon, because it has a decent special defense stat and resists our Ice-type stab, so it's an option. It is definitely an option. Let's see, he's thinking about his move here. He's thinking about his move. So how are you guys doing today? I hope you are enjoying your day/week. I'm just recording a bunch of videos today, trying to get as many of these recorded as I can, so that as the meta switches over on September 8th, we still have some content. Because I really like this series. I know you guys too. Also, I was about to say do too. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I don't know. Anyway, the Flareon comes in here on the Ice Beam, and that does nothing. So we're going to have to switch. Obviously, we're going to have to switch. And I'm going to say that Rotom is a decent switch in here. As my team is fairly fire weak, as you can see just by looking at it at a glance there. Cryogonal, Venomoth, and Steelix are all weak to fire, but I do have 3 resists also. Unfortunately, Pyro and Greninja usually don't want to switch in on attacks, unless they're fairly weak attacks, which kind of stinks. We do have Rotom, which can take hits fairly well. It is physically defensive, so that is a thing. And yeah, so we're going to go into our Rotom here. He wants to go for Flare Blitz. Oh no, he's going to pull a double. Okay, into what? Fair enough. Into the Leafeon. Not bad. Not bad at all. I was about to say Blad. I don't know what that is. But you took all that damage on Flareon for really no reason. I mean, you do have Wish support, so fair enough. That was a good play on my opponent's part. Definitely a good switch. Nice little double switch going on there. I like it. I like it a lot, I have to say. I do indeed. Now, would this thing have anything for Venomoth? I'm going to say no. Leaf Blade is quad resisted, so is X Scissor. Or, no, it's 2 times resisted, X Scissor. Dig is not going to be a one-shot, so I'm pretty sure we can come in and set up a Quiver Dance and start bug buzzing things. We can't Sleep Powder it. Or we can switch in Pyro, which outspeeds this. The problem is he's got that Flareon, so we don't want to mess with that. We're gonna send in our Venomoth here, which is a little bit unorthodox to send in a Venomoth on anything. You normally don't want it to take shots at all. He's going to go for the Leaf Blade unless he gets a crit that's not doing anything. Yeah, that does absolutely no damage whatsoever. 25 HP to a Venomoth, of all things. So, I'm going to say I want to set up a Quiver here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying Quiver. Because even if you want to go into Sylveon, like I said before, the Tinted Lens really comes into play because it neutralizes any resists. So Flareon and Sylveon are going to be taking neutral damage from, you know, Bug Buzz, and Flareon will take neutral damage from Giga Drain. I could go for Giga Drain on this Leafeon if I wanted to do neutral damage. He's going to stay in. I actually outspeed this thing. Okay, maybe he's adamant. I'm not sure. What are you going to go for? You're going to go for the Dig. Alright, that's not going to kill in any universe, so I'm going to set up another Quiver Dance here to get up to +2. And definitely a Bug Buzz will kill then. For sure. I mean, we could go for a Giga Drain just to get our health back, but I don't know that that would kill, so we just need to hope that this Dig does not kill. No crits, please! No crits, please! Alright, there we go. So that is pretty good for us, and we can just safely go for a Bug Buzz now. And if you want to switch in Flareon, oh, he has the Quick Attack. Oh, that is scary. Trying to pick up the kill, and he comes close. That was a good play on my opponent's part. Wow, I'm hoping he doesn't have Quick Attack on anything else. We get a crit. That is meaningless. I should have went for the Giga Drain. Wow, that is an impressive Leafeon there. He's got the Leaf Blade, Dig, Quick Attack. I guess X-Scissor would be his other move. I don't think he showed it unless he has Wish. Pretty cool, though. Pretty darn cool. I want to start using Leafeon some more. I used it once on the channel in an NU match, but I never went back and used that team again. Normally I battle a couple times with the same team. But we're going to see the Glaceon come out here. I don't think this thing is packing the Quick Attack, I have to say. I don't think that's going to be a thing. So, do I Sleep Powder? I don't think that's worth it, because I'll probably miss, knowing me. So we're going to go for a Giga Drain. Oh, Ice Shard! Whoa, okay, that is dead as anything. Wow, okay, some unexpected moves here. Ice Shard on a Glaceon, that is interesting. That is definitely interesting. What we can do is go into Greninja. I don't want to go into Pyroar here and set off a Flash Fire for that Flareon. Well, do we? Let's see here. Because he's going to come back in and take 25% due to the rocks. And we outspeed. Will a Hyper Voice kill from half HP? Is it worth even trying that? Or is it worth risking the miss on the Rock Slide? I'm gonna say, we're gonna go into the Pyroar here. That's just what we're gonna do. This thing could be carrying Water Pulse for all I know. As we show the Unnerve, which does absolutely nothing. Can't believe we lost Venomoth to all those priority moves. I should have went for the Giga Drain sooner. Little did I know. Little did I know. Ice Shard Glaceon. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I really don't. Yeah, we're going for the Flamethrower. That's the play to make. He's going to withdraw. The Flareon's going to come out. Should have went for the Hyper Voice. Ah, should have went for it. No, the Umbreon's going to come out. Okay, fair enough. So that's your special wall. All right, I can see that. And let's see. That does not enough. That does not do anywhere near as much as I would like it to. Why would you want to bring that out here, though? What is that going to do? Are you just going to Wish? Are you going to Foul Play? I kind of want to Willow you in case you want to Foul Play me, because I don't think I am min attack IVs. Pretty sure I'm not. Let's go for the Willow. Get some residual damage going on this thing. It actually connects. Oh, wow. That actually surprised me a little bit. So get some residual damage going. That's good. Synchronize obviously doesn't work on a Pyroar, and he's going to Toxic me. Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. I'm not really worried about that. Pyroar can't really take a hit regardless, because it's such a frail Pokemon. It's good. It is quite good even in NU. I really like it, but it doesn't take hits too well. So at this point, going for Hyper Voice is the way to go. It has the same base power as Flamethrower. There's no reason to risk that Flash Fire boost if the Flareon is carrying it. So that's not quite going to be enough as he goes for the Moonlight. He's going to try to stall me out here. I don't like that. So we do need to switch. We definitely need to switch. The question is, what do we switch out into? Is it worth going into the Steelix? Wait, Steelix is still alive, right? Right, yeah, and the Sturdy is already broken, so we might as well go into it. Or we can go into Rotom. And when he tries to... Ooh, this is a good opportunity, I think. Yeah, this is looking like a really good opportunity, actually, to set up Charge Beams, because this Umbreon can't do anything to us. He wants to Toxic us, we can rest that off. He's just going to Moonlight again, get back up to full health. We need to keep in mind, Moonlight has a maximum PP of 8. So that is 2 already. If he didn't use PP ups, then he only has 3 left. Otherwise, he has more than that, 6. So, obviously, Charge Beam is the way to go here. He can Toxic us, that's fine. Charge Beam actually connects, which is good. I'm just paranoid after all those misses in the last episode. If you didn't watch that, I don't even know if I want to recommend it to you, honestly. And as I say that, it goes the other way. Charge Beam, 90% accuracy, connects, and we get the boost, and my opponent goes for a 90% accuracy move in Toxic, and it misses. That is unfortunate. I don't know what else to say. It's not going to matter because I'm just going to rest it off anyway, but still, the principle of the thing just, that 10% chance really stinks. Okay, never mind. We missed the Charge Beam. He's going to connect on the Toxic, so we just traded there. All right, I don't feel as bad for you anymore. I really don't. And he's going to try to stall me out, which is fine. He probably thinks he's going to be able to win this matchup, but little does he know that Ken is unstoppable, basically. Basically unstoppable. There's the Charge Beam. Are we going to get another boost? We are, so we're at +2 special attack now, which is great. And there's the Moonlight. Yep, time to Toxic Stall, because what else do you do when you have an Umbreon? You just Toxic Stall. Does anybody use Umbreon as a non-toxic stalling set? I mean, I use mine as a wall. It's got Wish and Protect. Sometimes I switch out Protect for other things. But Wish and Protect are usually pretty standard. And then you can run Knockoff on it. You can run Foul Play. I like to run Heal Bell on mine. I don't understand why it's always used as a toxic stalling Pokemon. That just seems a little bit silly to me. So, let's see. We can go for Charge Beam one more time and then rest up, I think. I don't think he can kill us from there, so Charge Beam it is. And it's going to connect. Can we get another special attack boost? That does a nice chunk, and we get another boost. We are at +3, ladies and gents. He's going to Moonlight again. He is just hell-bent on destroying our lives. We could try to get up to +6 here, actually, because he's doing nothing but Moonlight. I think we can Charge Beam again, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I think that we can get away with one more Charge Beam. The problem becomes, if he switches into something faster, that would be not a good scenario. But is he really going to do that, or I think he just wants to Toxic Stall us. So we're going to Charge Beam. I'm going to bank on that. Yeah, he's going to stay in, and of course, Charge Beam misses. There's the Assurance, which actually it's kind of a good thing that missed, because Assurance does double the damage if your Pokemon gets hurt. What is it with Charge Beam missing? I miss all the time. I mean, granted, I've got the boost every time I've hit, so that's something pretty interesting. But it's like a 70 or 80% chance, so it's really not that crazy that I'm getting boosts. It's a little bit more crazy that I'm missing it so many times. Rest it is. And now I'm sure he's not too happy. He's like, oh wait, I can't Toxic Stall. Now what's going to happen? Because I'm at +3. We see the Assurance come out. And so he's got Assurance, Toxic, Moonlight. Have we seen another move? I'm trying to think. I don't think we have. Sleep Talk is the way to go here. If we pull a Hydro Pump or Charge Beam, it doesn't really matter. He doesn't have anything immune to either because he doesn't have Vaporeon or Jolteon on this team. Now we may see a switch. Yeah, now he's going to switch into Sylveon, I'm guessing. No, the Flareon, actually. Okay. What do you have for me? You're going to take a nice 25% due to rocks. If I pull an attacking move and connect, you're dead. Come on. Ken, pull a Charge Beam. No, he pulls Rest. Of course he does. Man. Come on. Let's try it again. Go for the Sleep Talk. We outspeed this thing, interestingly enough, even though we're uninvested. There's the Sleep Talk. Can we pull an attacking move? We had 2 tries at this. There's a Hydro Pump, and it connects. That is a dead Flareon. Yes, Ken putting in the work. Charge Beam. Rotom, I love it. It's a perfect scenario for when people want to try to Toxic Stall you. You can just set up Charge Beam after Charge Beam and they just stay in and they're like, oh, I'm just going to Toxic Stall you, it's going to be fun. No, it's not going to be fun. You are going to be tortured by Ken. Ken will torture you. Let's see, what are you going to do now? He's in a bit of a bind, so thinking about his move here would be a good thing to do. I would say your best bet is probably the Sylveon, because it probably can still take a hit. Yeah, there you go. Good play. Good play, my friend. He takes some rocks damage, obviously. We're going to wake up this turn, so we can go for... I think I just want to go for Hydro Pump and try to get as much damage off as possible. Now, depending on what his spread is, if he's HP invested, if he's specially defensive or not, we may actually get a kill. I mean, we're at +3. Because even though we've used it 5 times, we missed twice. So, yeah. But the 3 times that we did connect, we did get all 3 boosts. So that's cool. Hydro Pump it is. We're going to wake up. We outspeed. We get a Hydro Pump off. Just kidding. It misses. And he's going to get a Shadow Ball off. That doesn't do much. So we're okay here. We can go for another Hydro Pump. He really doesn't have any switch-ins. Go for Hydro Pump. It misses again. Come on. What? What do I have to do to hit a move? Come on now. Try again. There we go. Finally connecting on a Hydro Pump. That's not going to be enough to take it out. Pretty close. Hyper Beam. Okay, I think we're dead. I think that's just what it is. We're just flat out dead. Yeah. Can you try... If we could just hit one of those Hyper Beam... Or not Hyper Beams, Hydro Pumps. Man, that would have been great. But it was not in the cards today, ladies and gents. Not in the cards today. So let's see. What do I want to go out into now? I kind of want to say Steelix. He can't switch out. We can go into Steelix and Gyro Ball, and he'll be dead as anything. I wish I had a Venomoth to set up a free Quiver, but we don't have that. Because it died. It died to an Ice Shard Glaceon, sadly enough. So Steelix it is. I mean, I guess we can go for an EQ here, I suppose. He still has that Umbreon that he can switch in if he wants to. Actually, no. Never mind. We already went over this. We already went over this. He cannot switch out because he went for Hyper Beam. Gyro Ball. Sylveon must recharge. And I know Sylveon's pretty darn slow, but this is super effective. It should take it out. Yeah. Bye-bye, Sylveon. So that's another big threat out of the way. And I'm going to guess that the Umbreon's going to come out next. I'm going to guess. I mean, he can't Toxic me, though. So that's a little bit of a problem. And what are you going to do? Moonlight, I suppose? Possibly. Possibly Moonlight, so we can EQ you. I don't know what else you're going to want to do to me. No, the match is going to be forfeited. All right, so that's going to be a victory for us. What was his other Pokemon? The Espeon went down. The Sylveon went down. The Flareon went down. Trying to think. Pretty sure the Leafeon went down too. It was either... we didn't get rid of the Glaceon, did we? It was either... Yeah, I think it was Glaceon. Oh well, I'm drawing a blank on that last Pokemon, but that was pretty much going to be a victory for us. You never know with how often I've been missing moves lately, so you just never know. But I'll be happy to say that that is going to count as a victory for us today. That brings our record to 18-6, if I am not mistaken. Which I'm hoping, I'm really hoping I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure it's 18-6. So with that being said, that's good. So we're 1-1 with this team. We're gonna have one more match before we change teams, and hopefully we can get a victory on that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you're leaving a thumbs up and a comment. You know, leave me some criticism. Leave me some, I don't know, whatever your thoughts are. Whatever you guys want to talk about down there. I do read all the comments. Unfortunately, I can't respond to all of them because of a variety of reasons, but I do try to respond to a lot of them, and if you just check any video, you'll see that I'm all over the place. Anyway, so with that being said, I will see you all for the next episode, but until then, game on.